I kind of wish I had my glasses for this. I feel like it would fit the vibes quite well. My glasses are over there. Just give me a second, innit? Just give me a second, bro. Freaking, oh god. Look at the fit! Is the fit in? I feel like it's kind of giving, but at the do you like my bent glasses? But I'm gonna leave them here. They're gonna be like a little some. This feels like a TED talk. It's like, oh, we have to talk about this, you know, which we do. Like, I'm your parent, apparently. Like, sitting at the edge of the bed as well. Like, I have my deck here, like just to make sure that you guys know that I know what I'm doing. Somewhat. Wait. I promise you, I may be using Serato DJ Lite, but I have a deck and a dream, guys. A deck and a dream. Let me remove this. I feel like such a boomer as well. I'm just like trying to figure out how this works. So today we're gonna have a nice conversation, a nice, very creative, touchy subject conversation. I don't want you to see my notes. It's a very important conversation that needs to be had in the UK. If you're not from the UK, if you don't live in the UK, you can watch the tea. I don't mind, like, whatever, but like don't come out here and be like, actually in America, actually in like Spain, Greece. Like, nobody cares. This is not about you, okay? I'm trying to save this place. I'm not people. I'm not Mr. Worldwide, okay? We only hear about the UK underground right now. That's the only place I've experienced, and I pay fucking therapy for now, okay? I am so tired of what the UK underground rap is at the moment. I've seen about 5 different icebergs of the UK underground in a time span of like a month, okay? I am tired. As much as I love seeing new artists on the icebergs, I am so here for it. I support it, but like 5 in a month, mate. Like, please, like, how many people come out? Like, do you have to pay to be part of the iceberg? Because that's the only way it would actually make sense to have so many people in the iceberg. Respectfully. Reason why this video got triggered and created to begin with was literally an iceberg, bro. I'm gonna put the iceberg right here. That was the 5th iceberg I saw. That was like the cherry on top. I am so over it. I am done with the icebergs, okay? Next iceberg, like UK underground rap iceberg thing I see, I'm gonna report it. I don't care who's on it. I'm gonna report it. I'm done. Let me just introduce myself to begin with, because I haven't even done that. Hi, my name is Ina. I go by 302 Ina, whatever. Like, I had a dream once. I wanted to be cool. So just call me Ina, or that weird girl that rants about the UK underground, and that's her whole personality trait. I've been in the UK for about 6 years now. Yes, I know, crazy. Still haven't picked up a lot on the accent, but I'm getting there. I promise you, I'm gonna get there one day. So anyway, I've been in the underground for about 5 years. Well, I've been in the UK for 5 years. The second I came to the UK, yes, I did join the underground. I'm a woman with a passion and a dream, okay? And I was not scared to get in it. So I started going to shows and started meeting people in the underground like about 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago. Yeah, it's gonna be 6 years in August, actually. It was fun, it was great, but like, it's not fun nor great. I saw this TikTok the other day where it's like, oh, I kind of wish I could join the UK underground because it feels like these people know how to live and stuff like that. No, they don't join the underground, bro. Don't do it. It's bad out here, okay? The streets packed. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, so I saw the iceberg and I was like, okay, well, I know a lot of these names. I've had interactions with a lot of these names. I have to pay for therapy now because of these names. So anyway, I'm just a girl. So I took a bunch of notes, and the title, mind you, I made this at 2 a.m. So you know I'm on my crash out era. Like, instead of sleeping, I'm just making this crash out era at its finest, bro. It's literally called UK Underground is Messed Up, and here's why. I thought I had all the answers. I thought I really cooked with that title too, you know? I love how at the top of this, I said, this is me not strictly dissing because the underground is fun and I love being a part of it. I love how I'm just giving myself a disclaimer at this as well. It's like, don't crash out too hard. You still enjoy being part of this. Which I do, right? Like, I actually enjoy it. Like, I love going to shows and stuff like that. It's just the people are so bad. And I'm not even just talking about the artists, by the way. I'm talking about, like, everybody. I'm talking, like, the people. And I'm talking about all genders. I'm not just talking men, okay? Because I feel like you're looking at me and me crashing out and you think it's over a man. Okay? It's not just over a man. Anyway, let me get on it. I've done this in sections, right? Like another disclaimer, right, is when I say underground, because I feel like it's important, and this is where most people are gonna like click out of this video because they're like, it's japping about like nobody, basically. I'm not talking about like people like Fimi or Len or Lancy or like the underground keeps making like random people very, very famous for absolutely no reason, so I can't keep up. But Fimi, Len, Lancy, you made it out of the list. I'm talking about the rest. I'm talking like the bottom of the iceberg. I'm talking like middle towards the ending of the iceberg. I'm talking niche. Okay, I'm gonna put the iceberg here for you. I'm gonna tell you what layer of the iceberg I'm talking about. I'm talking, you know what? I'm just not talking about the top tier. Yeah, nice. So obviously, I'm not talking about everybody on this like iceberg situation. Like, not everybody, not all men, because obviously like most of these are men. Not all of them, not all artists on the iceberg are problematic. Not everything that I'm gonna talk about is about or applies. Can I speak today? Applies to these artists. Like, not all of them. But if the shoe fits, bro, if you get triggered, bro, like, that's on you. So I just distanced myself for the past year from the whole underground, and I started like observing it from a different perspective. To start with, can we speak about the artists? I've made like bullet points here, okay? My first bullet point is, just because you can get FL or any other music software, it does not mean you should do it. And I stand by this, okay? That's what I was saying earlier. We get so many different UK underground icebergs because somebody just woke up one day and they just found it on YouTube and they were like, oh my god, this is what we're gonna do now. This is my personality. Like, hell yeah. Just because you can, it does not mean you should. Like, genuinely, that is not even something bad. I'm just letting you know something that a lot of people will not tell you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Just because you can, it does not mean you should, okay? I mean that genuinely in the nicest way possible. I understand that it's so fun in games that you can download a file and you can make a song for the jokes and then it actually is good, but then you continue doing it and then it's mid and then it's just not it. Just give up, bro. Like, respectfully, just give up. Like, just claim another artistry. Painter, fashion, something else, bro. It doesn't mean that, like, you know those producers that end up like actually making music for themselves, which is great, but just because you can produce beats, it doesn't mean that you can actually rap on them. We need more producers than we need musicians. So if you stick to the producer part, you're so good, you get so much money, you're sorted. like every 50 artists that exist out there, there's like 2 producers. Like, you're gonna make so much money. Stick to producing, please. And rest of you, just because you can get type beats and just because you made like one song that kind of blew up, it doesn't mean that this is your career. You can do other stuff. That doesn't have to be your whole thing. You can definitely find another craft. My second point, which you can tell I wrote this at 2 a.m. by the way, is you are not him. I think that's very self-explanatory, but let me mansplain to you. You are why I'm saying you're not him. There's a bunch, and I mean a bunch of artists in the UK underground that have to like pretend to have like this aura, and they're aura farming all the time, and they're like, oh my god, like I'm so cool, I'm so this, I'm so that. You're not. You're actually not. You're trying so hard to be something that you are not, and it's actually painful to see. Like, you know those guys that come in with like their 2 guy best friends, and they're just sitting in the corner and like basically wall hugging, and they're just like not doing anything else, because if they get seen being quirky or laughing or smiling or do anything like that, god forbid nobody's gonna listen to their music after this. Like, Jesus Christ, did you know that MC fucking MC, bro, what am I, fucking little Bacardi, little Mosey Zaza is in the corner of the club fucking laughing. I don't want to listen to the song about him fucking bitches and getting money now, because he ain't getting no bitches and getting no money. You know how it works, okay? Stop oral forming. Like, I'm begging you. Like, it's actually so cringe. Like, I feel like, oh my god, like the amount of times that I have witnessed this as a thing, it's actually painful. And you know what's even more painful? It's those guys that are sitting in the corner, and then you get other musicians that are not oral farming, and they're actually trying to network, and they're like actually trying to talk to this man, and then they're like, yeah bro, yeah. Like, bro, like, are you not at an event? Are you not a musician? Do you not want to network? Do you not want to meet other people to make more music? Like, who are you? You're not Cardi. You don't want to be Cardi. But let's not get into that. My Cardi hatred is a whole rant on itself. Actually annoying, bro. Like nobody cares. Like, genuinely, I would have such a more memorable experience talking to you. Like, actually talking to you and seeing you make a joke here and there, and like maybe like busting a move or something like that, more than just you just sitting there with your little comments being like, oh yeah bro, like I just released a song on Spotify, like, you know, like just go listen to it. I'm not gonna go listen to it, because who the fuck do you think you are to not be talking to people? Take your 30 monthly players and listeners and leave me alone, please. My third point is, it would be nice to see some originality and diversity. Don't try to be like the rest, which is actually true. It actually pains me. It generally actually pains me how much people are trying to sound the same as everybody else. Like, the amount of times that I've been in a studio with like people, and they don't even know how to make a beat, right? How the hell are you making music in 2025 and you can't Google on YouTube? Like, Google on YouTube? That's crazy. We can't even like search on YouTube how to make a Ken Carson type beat. God forbid you want to sound like Ken Carson. God forbid you actually care about your craft and you actually want to make something original. Nah, you just have to like search Ken Carson type beat right there and find the one with the most plays and views and whatever. We need to stop doing that. You're just sitting there and you're just like, oh yeah, who's popping right now? Oh, SD Kid. I cannot name a single SD Kid song, so I'm just not even gonna bother. But like, you know, they're just sitting there, oh, like, yeah, SD Kid is popping right now. Let me just SD Kid type beat real quick, you know? Why? Why are you trying to sound like SD Kid? Just because SD Kid made it to whatever he did that day, no, it doesn't mean that you will in the same way that he did. Do you know what I mean? Like have some originality. Like, it's actually so painful to go to shows. Oh my god, guys, story time, quick story time. One time I went to the show, right? Let's call it artist A and artist B, right? It was like a local underground show. Artist A was like a mutual of mine, and I went there to like support them. And artist B was actually performing first, right? And artist B was using this type B, and then I saw artist A being like, oh shit, and I was like, why, what's wrong? He's like, oh yeah, this guy's basically using the same type B I used, and I have it on my set too. Bro, if that was me, yeah, gone. I'm leaving. I am removing myself from the room. What do you mean? What? This is. I'm not saying that's embarrassing, but like going to the shows and you have like 5 people basically using the same type beats, basically having the same aura farming situation going on, basically trying to dress up and look the same and have the same kind of personality, listening to literally the same music. Which, don't get me wrong, like obviously you go to these shows to like find people that listen to similar music to you and stuff like that. But for example, like I listen to Yeet, okay, not a great choice, but I love Yeet, okay. I love Yeet, I love Femi, I love Len, I love Lancey more than anything, but I grew up listening to hardcore and deathcore. How did I end up here? Nobody will ever know. I can guarantee you, sometimes when I listen to Yeet, I'm trying to think, how did I end up here? Do you know what I mean? So it's like I still try and combine my, like, even aesthetics wise, I still try to combine my metal background to my now vibes and whatever. It would be nice to see it from other people, because I know a lot of musicians did not come to this world and they were like, some girls are black, some girls are tan. No, you didn't. You must have been listening to something else. You could have been listening to Taylor Swift for all I know. I had a One Direction phase. It was beautiful. I still have it. Thank you. I do have a subsection called problems under the artists, like. So some of the problems that the UK underground has created is basically the amount of allegations that are always being made about local artists. Like, it has come to the point where you don't really want to like get attached to an underground artist, because you definitely know there's like some weird stuff going on. Allegedly, by the way. In general, like, there's always something going on. Like, you wake up a random Tuesday and you just see like, oh, this local underground artist got cancelled because of this and this and that, and like allegations of this and whatever, and this person said, and the screenshots. Let me not mention the whole Fresh Boy swag thing, which allegedly happened. I hope Fresh Boy is doing fine. I don't even know a Fresh Boy swag song. I'm very, I don't like. It's just, bro. Like, can we just like make music? Like, why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to just say, you know what, I want to start making music, and just keep it at that, bro? Another issue, which is kind of a touchy subject, and you know, I'm just a girl and I'm just gonna mention it, is how the UK underground in general keeps preaching about being a team and being a group, and like, if we all like befriend each other and if we're all like one massive group, because it is the UK underground, we're gonna do so much better and we're gonna evolve so much better than we already are, which you're not. But then end up not even doing that, and they just like end up being like cliques. I don't even think collectives are a thing, by the way. I think collectives, like, in my own personal humble opinion, I think that collectives is just a way for you to say that you have friends, and for those friends to not be able to be friends with people that you don't like anymore. Don't actually make music together. Like, it has to be very rare. Like, all you do is just claim that you have friends and you're cool and you have aura, and that's it. A third problem, which again, very touchy subject. I don't want to trigger anybody, but 2 a.m. Ina has written here, most of them do not do it for the music, but for quick fame, access to women, and substances. Why am I reading this like I'm doing a dissertation, bro? Anyway, yeah. I'm very much convinced that the only reason why we have so many underground artists is, one, because you guys have realized that you can download a file Ableton, Audacity, GarageBand, I don't know, whatever you want to do. You have access to type beats from whatever artist you want to have type beats from. You have access to presets, so you don't even have to sing anymore. Don't even know the actual process of making a song. So I feel like a lot of people just don't want to do anything else with their lives, and they don't feel like they're capable of going to uni or being able to be academically smart or anything like that, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not here to say that being academically smart is what you have to do in order to succeed in life or anything like that. Being academically smart is just you being academically smart and being able to be part of the system and like whatever, get a paper and be in debt to the government and whatever. This is what I'm doing, okay? I regret it. I'm not here to say that being academically smart is the only way to become rich, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's a lot of people that just decide and give up on life, and they're like, okay, well, I've done my GCSEs, I've done my A-levels, I don't really want to go to uni. What is like the quickest thing for me to do that doesn't have me leaving my house that often? Oh, I can make music. Do you know what I mean? And like, you don't have to like study anything, because type beats are there, presets are there, like all of that is there, so I don't really have to do much besides talking about fucking bitches and getting money whilst I'm in my parents' house. So it's like I hear it, I do, but that's not the reason why you should be making music. There are so many other different like reasons, and not reasons, but there's so many different options for you to have in, like to succeed. Like, again, you can try and find something else to do. You can try to become a fashion designer, you can be a makeup artist, and even getting a what do you call it, an apprenticeship doing graphic design, or like you can do so many things, like, and they pay a lot more than they would if you made music. And even if you want to make music, why are you not doing something else to the side whilst you make music? Because it is not always guaranteed that music is gonna work out for you. Even if you like, if you're one of those people that make music for the sake of making music, but you still also like to make music, you can become a music therapist. You can work in studios. You can do so many other things than just making type beats in your room and doing absolutely nothing. There's so many apprenticeships. Thank you. That's not me trying to be mean. I'm just giving you solutions to your problems. Having access, like being able to say like, oh, I make music, like, do you want to come to my show and this and that? Like, of course girls are gonna be impressed by that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's cool. I mean, like, oh yeah, my boyfriend makes music. I get paid to make music. Difference. Like, as much as it's cool and stuff like that, it's still kind of like, you need to look into that. You genuinely do need to look into that. Like, the summary of all of this is just that it's quantity over quality. Like, in every like 50 artists, only 10 of them would be able to make it, because they have decided to be original, they have decided to network properly. I mean, to be fair, like, you guys make unnecessary people famous, which I get it, it's fun, but yeah, it's quantity over quality. Like, there's too many of us. Why am I including myself into this? I'm not making music. Many of the UK underground artists, way too many. Like, we need to tone it down. We need to make some people unfamous. We need to make sure that some of these people get jobs. Okay, thank you. Now that I have like attacked men long enough, well, let's talk about the women. Because women in the underground is another touchy subject that I feel like a lot of people just don't want to talk about, which I don't understand why, but okay. I have noticed, and I've spoken to a lot of female artists, and they've told me their experiences in the UK underground, which is disgusting. Like, this is genuinely the reason why I stopped making music. This is why I DJ in my room and I don't do it anywhere else. Like, so The female experience in the UK underground is absolutely disgusting. There are so many female artists that have to fake their sexuality, they have to fake their personalities, and they have to pretend like they're more masculine than they actually are, just to save themselves from weird guys that don't know how to interact with women. Like, Spotify and like UK underground musicians and SoundCloud musicians are basically what incels were for 4chan back in like 2012 or whenever 4chan was a thing. Like, I'm guessing that was like years ago. But like, if you're a woman and you're in the underground, you have to either pretend like your sexuality is like being a lesbian or being like not straight, pretending you have a girlfriend, dressing up more masculine than you would actually want to, just to save yourself from being flirted with by these men that have zero concept of a woman actually being an artist. It's actually concerning and it's not great, and it needs to be fixed, because there's a lot of women that are very ultra talented that just cannot do this because of how men are treating them, struggling with recognition and struggling with bookings and being scared to even come out of the allegations that they could possibly have with proof against other artists in the underground and the iceberg that you have seen, only because nobody cares about these women. Like, everybody just cares about these guys and how they can become rich and like coochie ride each other. Like, it's about, sorry that happened to you, love, but I'm still gonna be friends with the guy because like he's not acting like that to me. Like, I don't know if I can fully believe you because I'm a man, you know what I mean? Like, he always respects me. But then you're preaching about female rights, and this woman just came out to you with her story about how she felt uncomfortable with another musician and you still stayed friends with him, right? And then you're preaching about female rights, and then you just told her, hey, listen, like, he hasn't acted like that to me because I'm a man, innit? Nobody cares. Do your job as a man if you like to claim that you're one. That's for the women. I hope one day that the women get more recognition than they do, and I feel like there's like personal beef with women, between women, which I don't get it. Like, it's either women are gonna be very supportive with each other, or they're gonna have to be like very toxic in order for them to like, it's the same thing with like guys. Obviously, like, there's a bunch of women that just don't want to support other women because obviously they have worked very hard to be where they are at right now, so they're just gonna like gatekeep whatever they're doing, you know, which is not great. I hear it, but it's not great. I feel like women should support women a lot more. I've been seeing it happening a lot more recently, like women resharing other women's works and stuff like that, which is amazing, and I want to see some more of that. But yeah, I feel like the toxicity of what the male aspect of the music underground has brought out is being taken towards like the women now as well. And organizers, yeah, you thought I was gonna leave you out of it? You wish. Please take your time with events. It's always quantity over quality. Recently there was an event that was gonna happen. It was a free show, didn't happen. Okay, and then this other organizer tried to last minute, literally a day before the actual event was meant to happen, they tried to make another event happen, just for everybody who wanted to go to the first event that got cancelled, which, by the way, they never informed anybody about. Like, they never said, hey, this thing is cancelled, you can't come. There was like a bunch of people coming outside of London to this specific show, and didn't even bother to get it cancelled. There's always allegations about like these organizers not paying the people for promo, not paying their artists, not paying for like the order. I don't know, so long. There's like people in owing money and being in debt because of events they've organized. Just take your time with it. If you don't know how to organize an event properly, just ask TDS. TDS knows how to organize. But let me not even get started on TDS. That guy is a masterpiece. That guy is a diamond, mate. Like, I missed his show last like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Well, I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, but I missed his show. Bro posted a story and he was like even showing people how he has thought out like the lights and the lineups and the venue and like everything. Bro is always on top of it. He does one show a year. Well, that was his second show from like last year when he did his first one. I feel like a year is like, bro, he ate the shit up. He served, he ate. Like now, even seeing the videos, I think I'm not gonna go to a best show the whole year. Take your time. Honestly, take your time. Nobody's rushing you. I mean, it's nice to have underground shows happening, but take your time. Don't find it the first random venue you can. Make it a free show. Find 5 people that you know and put them on a lineup. Do you know what I mean? Like, give people a memorable experience, and then they will keep coming back. Next studio show, right? Even if he puts the tickets up for like £30, I'm still gonna pay that 30 goddamn pound, because I know that I'm gonna get quality. I'm not even gonna question it, bro. I see titties on the title. I'm like, great, £30. Take my goddamn money. I know what I'm about to see. Basically, do your research on your lineups. Do not just book your friends. I understand that you want to support your friends, and it's nice to be like, oh, if it wasn't for me, whatever, da, 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 da. Like, sure, I hear it. But give other people a chance, and to other people that are not just your friends. Don't have the same show every month, just booking your friends. It's annoying. Nobody's gonna go eventually, because we already know what we're gonna see, because we've seen it about 4 times. You just have to invest your money, and in order to get your money, you need to have an actual job. Just invest. That's what the whole industry is anyway. That goes for musicians, that goes for videographers, that goes for photographers. You have to invest. You're an event organizer. You need money to make sure that you're gonna book the best venue, that you're gonna book the best lineup, that you're gonna take your time and you're gonna collect that money and you're gonna make something good out of it. When you're a photographer, you're gonna invest in having a good camera. When you're a videographer, same thing. Good camera, good lighting, everything. When you're a musician, you have to invest in getting the best studio time you can. You have to get your equipment. You have to pay your audio mixers and whatever and the producers. Like, you have to have money in this industry, which is again why you need an actual job, which I don't see none of y'all doing. I'm not gonna name any names, but for audience and friends, stop making people who sound the same famous just because of aura. I'm not gonna name any names, but stop making those people famous, because they literally genuinely sound the same. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, is that? And then they're like, no, it's not that, it's that. It sounds the same presets, same type beat, same lyrics, fucking hell. People are opening up about serious experiences with these artists. Always listen. So like I said about the women as well, and it goes for men too. I'm not against you guys. People are opening up about having bad experiences with an artist, organizer, DJ, whatever you want to call it. Listen. If they have proof, listen. Even if they don't have proof, question it. Don't instantly say, oh, frick that guy, or freak you for lying. Listen. Take it into account. Think about it. If proof comes out, be cautious. Basically, be cautious. Do not just be like, oh yeah, I hear what you're saying, but that's my friend, I can't. That's my cat. Always listen. Be there for these people. Try and be supportive, and always be cautious and question, but also don't dick ride. Just putting it out there. Also, do not be a groupie. You're ruining it for everybody. I don't wanna. So this is mostly like a female on female experience. There's a bunch of girls that go to shows and they want to like bag their buddy fucking boyfriend that's a musician and this and that and whatever. Okay, sorry, technical difficulties. Do not be a groupie. You're ruining it for everybody. That's mostly like a female experience. When you're a girl and you're dating a musician and then you go to shows and then you have like a bunch of groupies being like, oh my god, I love your set so much. Like, oh my god, like, can I get your number and can I get your Snapchat? And like, don't be like that. That's cringe, especially if you know that the person that you're simping over and grouping over in front of his girl is like dating somebody. It's disgusting, and it makes you look disgusting, and it makes you look bad, and you should not be doing that to begin with, because what is wrong with you? Just go in the bathroom and do another like line of K. I'm just putting it out there. Was that personal? Maybe a little bit, but like, yeah, just girly pops or guys too. Like, oh my god, guys are disgusting. I remember I was at the show and like this girl was like enjoying herself, and this guy was like, oh, can I get your number? And like she was like, I have a boyfriend. And he was like, oh, he's not in the room with us, is he? and doing like the Ouija board, which was kind of funny, don't get me wrong, but like stop making people feel uncomfortable. If somebody has a boyfriend, stop grouping over that person, or boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever. Like stop, it's fucking weird and you're ruining it for everybody. Like we are not here, this is not Hinge, this is not Tinder, this is not Bumble dating. Just enjoy the music, bro. Why is it so hard? Like, okay, if you meet a girl, then that's cute, like, but like, do you really want to meet a partner and your partner in the UK Underground show? Like, I'm sorry, that's such a red flag. So in conclusion, the UK Underground is messed up, and I hope that has raised a few reasons why it's messed up. Maybe my opinion is not as valid because I am not a musician and I don't hang out with like half of these guys. But I hope that it has put like, you know, some food for thought. Eat it, you know. I am not trying to hate. Yes, I am crushing out a little bit, but it's only because it used to be such a nice place and then it just got ruined by everything and everybody. And I feel like we are not having these conversations and we're just like dick riding each other, and we're like, okay, well, I really don't like this guy, and then just proceed to dick ride the same guy because he has like 100k like monthly listeners on Spotify, so that means if we make a collab song together, I'm gonna get. Nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares, I'm telling you, nobody cares. Just please, can we make it fun again? Like, honestly, I just want to go to shows, and I don't want it to feel like a weird fashion show and like I have to prove myself, and it feels like some weird like psychology of feelings, like intersexuals relationships, and like, oh my god, let me mate, let me mark my territory. This is natural selection. Do you feel me? Like, I don't want it to be like that anymore. I'm tired. I just want to go out, listen to musicians and artists in the UK Underground, be like, oh my god, you're so cool, I like your outfit, where'd you get it from, and then mosh a little bit and then call it a day, and then just be happy and move on and, you know, live my life. Why is it so hard? Why? Yeah, just have fun and stop aura farming, bro. Like, genuinely, like, I hope you know who you are, because it's multiple of you. Stop aura farming, I beg. Nobody cares. Go and enjoy yourself. You paid what, £5, £10, £15 max to be in an underground show and just sitting in a wall and hugging it. Stop. Enjoy yourself. Destroy them Rick Owens. Don't even wear. Why are you wearing Rick Owens on an underground show, bro? Anyway, that was me. That was my rant. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Obviously, there's more issues and more problems and stuff like that, but I feel like that's the general issue. Even she fell asleep. Jesus Christ. Do you see her? Do you think she cares about the UK Underground? She don't. Long day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. It was just me yapping. Yeah, again, I hope it will make you think things through, and maybe like if you make music, you might take this thing and have a good day, and I'll see you. Bye. My microphone's probably not working.